Welcome back to the Super Movie Bros podcast. Today we are talking about Play Misty for Me. I didn't introduce our names. Normally we do that. It's a little bit of an off day, you know.
Oh well.
What's your name?
I will
Is
go
it Carl?
Kyle.
Oh,
I
okay.
haven't been
I'll
replaced.
get
I
it.
haven't
I'll
been
get it.
replaced yet.
Oh, okay.
But yes, no, we're doing Play Misty for me. That's his name is Mike. You never said your own name, by the way.
No, no.
But so
You're
we're
supposed to
doing
introduce me.
Clint Eastwood's. So we did Clint Eastwood a couple weeks back on A Perfect World,
Let's see.
and so then I was just kind of scrolling through his discography, just interested in him a little bit, just flavor of the week. I don't know. And so then I was like, oh, I want to see his first movie ever made or directed, because it didn't seem like any Clint Eastwood movie I've seen before.
Yeah, agreed.
Very different. I'm used to him being more action and cowboy
Yeah.
than I am radio DJ getting stalked by a crazy woman. I don't know why I called her a man. Specifically, Lucille Bluth from Arrested Development. I don't know if it's her first.
I didn't watch Arrested Development.
People will know.
Okay.
She's one of the best characters in Arrested Development, in my personal opinion.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think I did. Well, she's the voice of she has voices in Archer and voices in animation, but I've never seen her young. So I was like really blown away to see her, even though she still has very similar hair and similar features. And yeah, you could tell it was her, but it was her being in a serious role, which was first for me.
Yeah.
So then, so that's how I picked this movie, and now it's how we watched it.
Yeah, no, and Clint Eastwood is definitely, like you said, it's a different kind of movie, and it's definitely a different kind of character than you'd expect for him.
Sure.
But I think that mixture of who he comes across as and the kind of character he was playing here, I don't know, it made it a very much more real person because it wasn't at all like a caricature person at all.
He's
Like,
still kind of rough and gruff.
yeah, he's
but
like a
he's not
masculine guy, but at the same time,
the
he's a
top.
very like I can't describe it. You know, he's like a sensitive masculine guy.
Yeah, he's a radio.
He likes
DJ
radio DJ that likes poetry and stuff.
and he does jazz music, and
Yeah,
he's not getting in any like fisticuffs and getting in fights in this one,
Yeah.
shooting guns or anything like that.
yeah,
I mean, there's some action, I guess, in this a little bit, but he's not a badass in this by any means.
no,
So first thing right off the bat with this movie is I love the opening credits because I feel like you don't get opening credits like that anymore.
Haley mentioned it too. Yeah,
And I totally see, because just listening to some Quentin Tarantino stuff, I could totally see the style of that opening, how Quentin Tarantino would see that and kind of steal that kind of vibe.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the font. and
Well, okay, wait. Are you talking about? What's the one that we watched?
oh yeah, so like Death Proof. It's
Okay.
the opening
Okay.
credits are very similar.
Okay, I didn't realize that. I
Yeah.
just remember,
Yeah.
like, I just kept being like, this feels like Death Proof. I
Yeah.
was like, I don't know if the areas look the same or what, but like, it felt like
Oh yeah,
Death
so
Proof to
it was
me.
more just the whole opening. You're getting almost the entire movie's credits. That's why also it's got the world's shortest end credits because everything is front loaded.
Yeah,
And so it's just Clint Eastwood, driving around what seems to be, I think, just like the Pacific Coast Highway, California area. I'm pretty sure, yeah, L.A. and stuff.
and they're in Austin
And
in
Austin
Death
and
Proof.
Death Proof, but still,
It still felt like the same
still
areas.
shot very similar, and still gave you that vibe.
Yeah, it was a similar vibe, and it's a vibe I don't know, that feels good. Like, I
like-
can't describe it.
I like it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Quentin Tarantino's Death Proof was more giving you that Austin Hill Country vibe. I think this one gave you the ultimate like 70s beach vibe for the
Yeah.
beginning.
yeah.
But still, they're similar. They're
Yeah.
parallel. Very
They have a
parallel.
similar
So I
feel
love
to
that, and I love that that song keeps reoccurring
Yeah,
in the movie. I love when stuff reoccurs like that.
Yeah,
He does that a lot in his own movies. So I kind of watched this because I'd heard it's one of his favorite movies, and it's Clint Eastwood's first movie, so I can totally see the stuff he's pulled from
yeah.
Clint Eastwood early on.
I also thought that first shot zooming in on him at the house or whatever, whenever he's like, I don't know, out on the balcony or whatever.
Yeah.
I kind of felt like that was a crazy shot to be able to get in 1971.
Oh yeah,
I was like, how did they do that?
the movie is. It takes a while.
But seriously, how did they do
I
that?
don't know. Yeah, I don't.
Because it's like it must have been a helicopter, but it was way too steady of a camera for that.
I wish I had an answer for that. I really do, because it is cool. Because you're talking about the shot where you feel like you're in the middle of the ocean,
Yes.
and it just right up to.
Yeah, right up to him.
Don't know how they did that.
That's I don't know, that was crazy. I literally like I hate when Haley says a bunch of crap or whatever, but I did it. It was like 5 minutes in the movie. I paused it. I'm like, how did they get that shot?
Yeah, I didn't necessarily. I guess I didn't notice it at the time,
But yeah, no,
but now I'm thinking about it. Yeah, 1970.
I
Unless
like
it's somehow edited where they tricked us. I don't know, but
Could be.
still, that they're probably messing with actual film. So
yeah.
it's over my head on that one. I'd
No, I
like to
get
know.
that.
I'd like to know.
Yeah. But no, I like when an older movie has the tricks up its sleeve to kind of, obviously, yeah, I don't want to feel the age of the movie, right? But I like when there's a movie that I'm like, oh,
They did
this
that back
does
then?
this does things. I think a lot of late 60s and in some early 70s movies did do this, which is they did people and character better than we do now.
Probably, yeah.
Where like I said with Clint Eastwood, like being a more in depth character than we, would normally see. But yeah, no, I didn't feel its age at really any point.
No, not at all. Not at all. Hope to God they never remake this movie, but you could make this movie now. And I think people would still find it very interesting.
Yeah,
Or if somehow you just re-released it now for the first time. Because yeah, no, I like I think the idea of, I mean, having a little stalker is still always going to be relevant to any kind of generation. So yeah, the premise of this movie is he's a DJ, and every day this girl calls in and asks for the same song, and then he goes to a bar after work one night and runs into her, has a one night stand, and everything goes to hell.
She decides she doesn't want to leave.
Yeah, so
she keeps coming back around whenever she pleases.
She will not stay, or she will not leave.
She will not stay.
She will not stay away.
Yeah,
I should say.
Yeah.
Which they do a really good job of. At first, it coming across a little natural-ish.
It kind of came across pretty unnatural pretty quick.
You get your first inkling.
It's when she walks in with the groceries that I'm like, oh no, no.
But it somehow you would think, like I did that to myself many times when I was watching it, going like, oh my God, oh no, and somehow she one-ups herself each time.
Yeah.
She somehow gets even crazier and crazier.
Yeah.
Till it gets to where he's wanting to get that new job. And
oh no, that was probably my favorite part, was her going in and being like, a little old for you, huh? I just like the intensity that which she came at it.
It was,
and then he walks back.
Yeah, she does a really good job of just one-upping herself. Yeah. Right when you think you couldn't get any crazier, she goes crazier.
Yeah.
Until all hell breaks loose.
No, I know, and it's funny. Like it definitely did a good job putting you in his shoes, because I don't know who was more disappointed that he missed out on that date night. That one time, like going over to her house, him or me, because I was like, oh no, I felt it in that moment. I was like, this fucking sucks.
Oh, I know, yeah, and
that's why I was glad. It wasn't like he lost her too, like, because that would have not. I wouldn't have liked that.
No, she seemed,
because then it would have just been the whole rest of the movie just gave you that unending sense of dread.
I know, yeah, and I guess I guess this is probably obvious, but they have a previous history, him and that woman. Toby.
Yeah.
And so
they kind of talk about it all the time.
but I like seeing that they're trying to rekindle this, and it's not in a weird toxic way.
Yeah.
It's like, for whatever reason, it didn't work out. Let's try it again.
Probably at least partially because she had to leave and he was a man whore.
Yeah. Yeah. Clint Eastwood is definitely a ladies' man in this movie, or womanizer or something like that. But then he wants to settle down with Toby.
Mm-hmm.
And why can I not think of I'm calling her Lucille Bluth, but
Evelyn,
Lucille Bluth just really makes that really difficult for the man.
Oh yeah. No, he does make some questionable decisions at times that kind of annoyed me, but
they're not so like obvious. Like
Kyle,
I wouldn't have done the same thing.
I know you would. That's the only reason why you're defending him, because you would do the same thing.
I'm not defending him, but it seems like a single bachelor thing to do.
I was very happy when he went and was like, after he lost a job, he just like went straight there and was like, I have to talk to you and tell you the truth. I was like, dang.
I would have done that. I think at the groceries is where I'm drawing the line. Or maybe when
Yeah.
she's cutting herself in the bathroom, I'm
Yeah,
drawing
yeah,
the
yeah,
line.
yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
she's ruined all my walls and my shower curtains.
Yeah.
She does a lot. She does a steady. It's the movie's a steady just
Yeah.
roller coaster to the top.
It really is.
From like, at first I was like the first 5 minutes would have been a little slow, where it's just him trying to get out of his house and driving to the radio station. But once he leaves the bar and takes her home, the movie is just a rocket ship to the top. I love it.
True, but I'll admit there was like a couple of scenes with Toby where they just went on too.
Okay, so I don't know if you're talking about these scenes, but so it's the 10-minute just seems like an
montage that
intermission of just music.
yeah, yeah,
It's just music with no dialogue,
yeah,
and I was like, yeah, I was losing it at that point.
Yeah.
And then it kind of just jumps to the end after that. It stumbles a little. I mean, there is that
A little
one
bit.
big scene with the maid, but
yeah. No, that was good. That was good.
it is the 10-minute scene where it's just that unbearable, just ooey gooey romantic music, and then you're like,
Yeah.
oh, it's done, and like, no, they're going to a concert. Now we're just gonna watch the concert.
Well, see, okay,
Where the hell
so
did this come from?
yeah. That was a little.
Is
A
that
little
before
jarring.
or after she murders the maid, or goes to murder the maid? I can't remember.
After,
Yeah.
because she went away for that,
Yeah. So
and then she's like, "I'm back."
yes. So it's like you get the cool climax, and then it's just here's a music video for 10 minutes.
By the way, when did you know she was going to be the roommate?
Probably not as early as you did.
I thought she was going to be the second roommate.
Okay.
And then once there was a third roommate, I'm like, all right, well, she's for sure the third roommate.
yeah.
Because like I said, I thought she's gonna be the second one. But if you're gonna do it in threes, you know when there's threes.
Yeah, I probably didn't figure it out as soon as some people did, but once she popped up on the screen, I went, "Of course, it's
Yeah.
fucking her!"
Yeah.
And then she immediately just gets rid of the whole shtick she's got, and just
Yeah.
is like, "All right, I'm here to murder you."
See, I solved it because I just had the feeling Haley knew the Edgar Allan Poe poem and knew the name of the
really?
Annabelle or whatever. Yeah, she knew all that. Yeah,
Right.
yeah. She like
Well,
showed
so
her
she
work,
she
and I was
probably
just
felt
like, nah,
really
I just know the
satisfied when
answer.
Clint Eastwood goes and finds the actual poem,
Yeah,
so she probably loved that part.
yeah.
Huh? Yeah, I didn't jump to.
I'm not a poem. I'm not
I
a
mean, I know Edgar
poetry
Allan
guy.
Poe, but I didn't put the two and two together like that. Where I'm like, oh, she's the roommate.
Mm.
But it is a cool turn of events.
No, I
guess.
like that a lot. That was cool.
It was a really good one. It's really just from really good overall acting in this movie.
Yeah. The only other negative I could say is once it ends, it's kind of abrupt. It's like, all right, she's dead. We're walking out the
and
house. The end.
down the cliff. And
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like, all right.
I'll admit,
With one punch.
at that point, and I was like, we didn't see it. She's gonna call again. That's what I first thought. And then the movie ended. I was like, oh, okay, never mind.
Go away from her. Yeah. No, I thought, I don't. Remind me of, like Austin Powers 2. When
It's been way too long.
Austin
for
Powers
me.
2, he's dancing with a woman at the beginning, and the guy tries to shoot him with the Tommy gun, but the woman's in on it, so he pulls her in, and she's blocking all the bullets, and then he's falls out the window with her, and he turns her that way and lands on her, and then they shoot a bazooka at him, and he uses her as a shield again. I thought for sure. Maybe that's the early 2000s. I mean, back then they could just be like, she's dead.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
don't need
no, for real.
We don't need a reprise and her just make one last gasp kind of thing.
Yeah.
They do every so often.
Well, I guess the horror movies were doing that in general from the beginning, so
Yeah. No.
One last gasp.
I guess it's kind of horror adjacent.
a little bit, yeah. It's a thriller.
Seems like something like Alfred Hitchcock could make.
Yeah.
It feels more Hitchcock.
Again, that's something Haley said after this. Oh, maybe you guys should watch something Hitchcock after
Could I
this.
talk to her? She seems
Yeah.
to really agree with me.
Yeah, she does.
So she really enjoyed it.
Yeah, she did. She
Talking
liked
about your wife for people who don't know.
it. Yeah.
Dang.
I was gonna try to come back with something just now, but I
I
had
didn't
nothing.
know that she would have liked this movie so much.
Yeah. No, I think
I could see girls
I
actually.
I
wouldn't
think
like
the
this.
the stalker thing is definitely something girls are always really interested in. It goes in with their weird thing for I just referenced the South Park episode earlier today, informative murder porn.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
it's that kind of thing where women love this shit. You know, they're like, ooh, weird
What if I
stalkery
did stalk
murder
that
things.
guy?
Yeah,
They
yeah,
get
they
to like
probably do that.
live out
Yeah,
their weird,
yeah, they're weird fantasies.
yeah, through this. I mean, it's
I'm surprised she didn't say something whenever he had his shirt off, like, "Ooh, I would stop that." You know, that's such a woman thing to say.
gosh, and he really does get he. I mean, she does everything that a psycho woman could do. Murders his maid,
Yeah.
destroys
Well, the
everything in
maid
his home.
survives.
I keep thinking that she dies, but yeah, she does survive.
She said, "You're gonna." I forget what she said. Some sort of
She
last
makes a
quip. She's
joke
like,
like,
"Oh,
"You're gonna have to pay me more to clean this up."
yeah, exactly."
I'm like,
Pay me double to clean
"Yeah,
this
you're
up.
gonna have to pay me double to clean this
Yeah.
up." But yeah, no, he
Yeah, no, that actually reminds me. Her banter was great, and so was the sergeant guy's banter. Like I loved
she
that.
thinks he's just a damn comedian.
Yeah, no,
He's the,
hundred
one of the
percent.
funniest dudes in the
Yeah,
whole movie.
he really is. I forgot about that until just
Yeah, no, I have it written down. I was like, damn, the sergeant really likens himself a comedian. Like,
yeah,
it's like, is that now? No, well, we had a movie in the middle. I was like, he's like the sheriff from Secret Window. I'm like, will anyone
Oh, yeah.
take these people seriously? But
Well, I would say the
he ends
sheriff in Secret Window was like, "Haha, I'm funny," to "I'm serious now," and it almost makes me think he. I don't know. Let's not
the
even.
sergeant in this was never serious.
No.
He never was serious until he
No.
gets a bullet in the chest or
Yeah.
wherever he takes it, and then he real serious. But
Yeah.
no, it's what a badass house he has too. Gosh,
Yeah.
and he when she tears all up, he reupholsters real quick.
Well, I think we're supposed to assume some time went by.
How much? I mean, I guess yeah.
They let her out. You think they just let her out after a day?
It seemed like it.
No, because I think whenever it skipped to them at the concert, like a
Well,
substantial amount of
I guess
time
all the
had passed
time lapse
by.
happens when they're prancing naked in the woods together.
Yeah.
Clint Eastwood and
Yeah,
her, and
yeah.
laying down just like on the bare soil. Like
I don't remember.
it seems like a lot of ant bites and stuff.
Probably.
Just bugs in general.
Yeah.
You don't remember? It was like
I mean, I'm
20
not gonna remember the whole montage.
It's
I remember them being in the little. I don't know. I mainly remember that little like foresty part.
yeah. I thought I definitely thought that her first roommate was going to be more of a major character, the one that he pulls to the side
Yeah.
at first. I thought there was some sort of something there, but no, she's just.
I think
he's
they just wanted to
simple.
focus on the fact she always has a roommate.
Yeah.
Oh, now she has another roommate, and
Yeah.
now it's another. So it was just to focus on the roommate thing to add to the reveal.
Why is the second roommate not even? I remember it at all. I thought Evelyn was the second roommate.
Oh, she's the third.
Who's the second?
I don't remember.
Oh well,
But they talk at the concert. She was like, "Oh, your new roommate." She's like, I thought you just got a new roommate." She's like, "Oh, well, she's moving out for this or whatever."
oh yeah. I don't think she's shown on screen.
I think she is.
Oh,
I think she's in I don't
at
know.
the concert.
I don't know. I thought so. Yeah.
Who knows? But yeah, it was a refreshing. I really liked it.
No, I love it.
I really
think
liked
it's
it. I
great.
didn't know what to expect. I'm glad I didn't know anything really about it other than psycho and
Yeah.
stalker kind of thing.
Yeah.
I liked it.
It was very good.
Surprisingly humorous at times. Surprisingly not as dark as I thought it was going to be, but it's really dark when it needs to be.
I don't think I had any sense that it would be crazy dark. I just doubted whether or not it would be that good, to be honest, just because it's his first one. It's pretty old, and
Yeah,
I don't
I mean, I've heard a lot about Play Misty for me, but I don't know. It was always a weird title to me. I didn't know what exactly it was.
yeah.
I think it's a creative title.
Yeah.
I really like the title. I like
Yeah.
that. I like that it all revolves around that, and
Yeah.
it's one of those instances where actually saying the title of the movie actually has some meaningful
Yeah.
stuff to it.
Mm.
But yeah, no, I'm glad that we chose this one because it's up there now with me. I think Clint Eastwood movies at least.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I agree. One thought I have on Clint Eastwood in general, another one we should watch, which is a hint to the audience, is The Gauntlet, because they're remaking that
I
one.
don't know what that is.
It's do you ever see? I think it's 16 Blocks with
Paul Walker?
No. There's a similar title there, so I get what you're thinking. This one is Bruce Willis, and I don't know if I say his name. I don't know if I'm saying his name right when I say Mos Def.
Oh, Mos Def. Yeah, Mos Def.
Yeah. So Bruce Willis is trying to get him, who was like a witness, like to the courthouse or whatever, and all these corrupt cops that'll be implicated
Well, he's
by
like
him
protector.
are trying to stop him. from getting him there.
He's got to make it 16 blocks.
Yeah, he's got to make it. So it's kind of like that. The Gauntlet is similar, where it's Clint Eastwood trying to get some lady to witness to wherever.
Who's remaking it?
I forget who. I just saw it. Oh no! I did not forget. That would have been bad. It's very interesting. So I really am glad that I'm remembering Christopher McQuarrie, and then starring Tom Cruise and Scarlett Johansson.
Really?
Yeah.
Tom Cruise just keeps popping his head back up on this podcast.
Yeah. So we definitely have to watch The Gauntlet so that we can be like, once it's finally announced, we can be like, oh yes, we saw the original. Yeah. Don't know if they could live up to the original, you know.
No, it's good. No, I'm down. I'm definitely down. I didn't know about that. Never even really heard about it.
Yeah.
I don't know how much more I got to say about this. Do you have your remake?
Burn one? Hey, whoa, no violence here, okay?
Light one on fire, watch one, and remake one.
I think I had something in mind. To be fair, this was a quicker turnaround for us than usual, so made it a little difficult to figure that out. But let's do this.
Always prepared.
Let's do this. Yeah, I can always pull something out of my butt. Yeah. You know, I just got to vamp a little bit as I think in order to make that happen. So, watch one, remake one, erase one, and this was a thriller. So let's do 3 thrillers. And again, to cheat, I'm gonna include this movie.
That's fine.
So play Misty for me, and then, I know what I'm doing. It's kind of cheap, but it helps. So play Misty for me. What's the one we just watched? We just watched it. We are one of our previous episodes of the podcast.
I don't know. There's about 20.
Thriller. Johnny Depp.
Oh, Secret Window.
Secret Window, and then what's the one with Jake Gyllenhaal and
Ambulance?
Absolutely not. No, Jake Gyllenhaal and Hugh Jackman.
I thought you were going to say Heath Ledger.
So Prisoners.
Brokeback Mountain. I thought you were going to say Heath. Well, you started with the H. I was like,
I said Thriller. I said Thriller.
Oh, Prisoners.
I already said that. Prisoners, the other one you just said, and play Misty for me.
Okay. I'm gonna erase Secret Window. I'm going to remake this movie. I'm gonna play Misty for me.
Who with? Who's gonna star in his role now? I got one in mind.
It's gonna be Tom Holland and Ariana Grande.
Don't be disgusting.
Okay. No, I don't know.
I have a perfect answer.
For the Clint Eastwood role?
Yes, I have a perfect answer. Perfect answer. There's one correct answer. First. No, because you have to think of it. You have to know what it is. I don't think you like this person. How am I going to know
this one?
Who's a popular actor now that should play this kind of role?
You're just repeating yourself. Doesn't make it any easier for me to guess.
You know, I'm pointing out even more how there's an obvious answer to this. And I'm also vamping again, trying to remember his name off the top of my head.
Glenn Powell or something.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. See? That's an obvious answer. The idea that you automatically thought of it shows me that it is the answer.
That's as bad as me saying Tom Holland.
No, it's way better than Tom Holland. Glenn Powell is an adult.
Tom Holland's like 32 years old, 31 years old. He just sounds like a little boy.
Yeah, he's going to be 16 until he's like 50.
That's why he shouldn't be James Bond, but...
He's not going to be. They're not going to do that. They're not going to do that.
I guess I could see Glenn Powell being it just because, whatever. I'll agree with you. So who's the girl then?
Who's the girl?
The psycho one. I don't care about casting Toby.
Let's see. So, psycho girl, nowadays. As a joke, I was going to say Zendaya. But no, I don't like that she's in everything, so I wouldn't do that.
You could cast Pedro Pascal as Evelyn.
You really could. Nowadays,
he's in everything too.
To be honest, can you imagine how incredibly entertaining that would be? That would be incredible. I actually want that now. No, it's Hollywood. It's modern Hollywood. They want it to be gay, so it's Glenn Powell, and I'm actually so excited about that. We have to make that right now. Oh, she's a little old for you, isn't she, Glenn?
That seems really wild.
I know, but imagine that scene with it being Pedro Pascal.
Just like a line for line remake.
And he uses his Mexican mom voice from SNL. You remember?
So is he playing a woman or is he playing a man?
I don't know.
Whatever makes it entertaining.
Well, yeah.
So okay, I'm down.
And then wait, what are you? Oh, so you're watching Prisoner Senses?
No. Yes. Sorry, I am. I'm watching Prisoners because that movie's
Oh,
so good.
I love that movie.
And I don't think there's any movies by that certain director that I'm always hate pronouncing his name.
Oh, yeah, that's funny. You
Villeneuve.
connected it back to James Bond, and yeah, he's directing James
Denis
Bond.
Villeneuve. I mean, I guess it's not that hard.
Denis blah blah blah.
But yeah, no. Yeah, Prisoners is pretty damn perfect.
Yeah, hard to improve upon perfection.
Oh, yeah, that's why it's on my watch, not my remake.
Yeah, I know.
What about you?
The exact same. But my remake with that, I'm the one that wanted Glenn Powell, so maybe I'll try to.
How about I'll guess I'll go with Matthew McConaughey in mine.
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Glenn Powell.
I don't know if he could play as.
You make it in Austin. You make it Texan, and then he can be the DJ. Or I guess Glenn Powell can also, because he's a Texan too. All right, we're just gonna cast.
I
him.
think Glenn Powell just fits that because Matthew McConaughey would have to be like if he played it with too much energy, he would just seem a little too weird, and then if he played it too subtle, he would seem way too serious.
Okay.
Glenn Powell is that kind of guy that could be that balance.
Right. So Glenn Powell, Pedro Pascal remake.
Yeah.
Played Misty for me.
Yeah.
Is we keeping the song Misty, or are we gonna change the song?
What would the song be?
Let's go with Levitate by Dua Lipa.
I haven't heard the song. So
There we go. Good.
Play Levitate
That way you
for
can't
me.
talk shit about it.
There we go.
All right. Anything else you got to say about this movie?
I don't have a single thing to say.
You recommend it?
I absolutely recommend it.
All right.
To anybody and everybody.
What they got to do? They got to like. They got to subscribe. Take it from here.
Yeah. And then watch our podcast through the posts on Reddit that Kyle's now going to do.
We're going to start trying to spread it more.
Yeah.
I don't know what I mean.
I just wanted to call you out on the podcast so people could be like, hey, I didn't see it.
There's millions of subreddits, so let me know which ones you want me to post it in. I'll post it
R
in the
slash
wrong
movies.
ones.
R/movies.
Okay, that sounds good.
They probably will have rules.
That has been Play Misty for me on Super Bros Movie. Super Bros Movie. You can't say our podcast that fast. That's what we're
No.
Super Bros Movie Podcast. Thank you,
You
guys.
still said it wrong.
Super Movie Bros Podcast.
You said Super Bros Movie Podcast.
That's why we have to change it.
Yeah. Our name will not be the same. You know what's funny? It's technically possible that when you click on this, we're gonna say the wrong name. So if we have a different name by now, Kyle won't make a change that fast. He's not willing to make changes that quickly.
No. We'll come into the next week with a new name, or whenever we decide to change it.
So we're never gonna change it.
That way we don't get lost with the Nintendo algorithm.
Yes, that's true. Alrighty, adios amigos.
Bye bye.